Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Greg Jones with Engine Builder. We are here at SICK Week 2025 at South Georgia Motorsports Park. Today I'm joined by Fast Eddie Ensor, and this right here is his 85 Mustang with a 632 cubic inch big block Chevy, and it's our Engine of the Week.
Engine Builder's Engine of the Week is sponsored by Pengrade 1 and L-Ring DOS Original.
Eddie, good morning.
Good morning.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thanks for joining me.
Bright and early here on day one of SICK Week, and a little chilly for Florida weather, but good for racing, and hopefully we got a nice day ahead of us, right?
Oh yeah. Sun's coming out, get this track dried up, and looks like it could be a good day.
Absolutely. So, we were just walking through the pits here, and we saw your Mustang and obviously the big block Chevy combo you got, and wanted to know a little bit more about it. So if you could, start with a little bit of the history of the car. It's an 85 Mustang.
85 Mustang, started life as a convertible.
Okay.
And built as, obviously a full-fledged, race car, call it street car, okay? And basically built with stock suspension, stock frame rails, so it meets, all the criteria and all the rules still as a stock suspended, Mustang. So in this class, there's no weight, so obviously modified small tire, 10-inch tire, and no cubic inch rule. We choose a little bit smaller, motor than most, because some of these guys are running big inch motors, but I'm a little bit more concerned about the weight. So I'm doing it with small cubic inches per se, and trying to do it with a lighter car.
Yeah. Very good. Now you mentioned that the Mustang started as convertible. Was that just what you had, or was there any reasoning to having the convertible and then turning it into a race car?
Well, to be honest, I've had a lot of different Mustangs, so and it just ended up, and actually the guy originated the car and where it was built. That's just how it ended up working out.
Okay.
But like I say, I'm a fan of the Foxbody. It's kind of hard to go against them, because the Foxbody just works so well, and actually the big black Chevy just fits, and that's another reason I'm kind of limited to cubic inch in size, because I don't want to cut the stock frame rails out, because right now, if I want big inch motor, it won't fit.
Yeah.
So this still fits in the conventional, Mustang. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got a gorgeous engine bay here with the 632 in it. So let's talk about that a little bit. Where, did shop help you put this together?
Oh yeah, so my actually co-pilot that rides with me, Jimmy Lopez Competition Engines out of Montgomery, Illinois. Okay. One-man band. He built the engine.
Very cool.
Actually, he just freshened the engine here in the last 3 weeks ago for me. And basically, all aluminum, 632, high compression, 17-to-1. Big camshaft, a lot of spring, a lot of everything. Everything we shouldn't be doing for the street, we're doing. But when trying to get the most out of it, basically. But definitely it's a max effort deal, obviously, for what it is.
Right.
But the key is, obviously, the racetrack's the one thing, but keeping it alive on the street. So we did, SICK Week in 23, and it survived then. So we'll see what happens, here. Obviously, 327 miles on the highway. Probably the worst thing for it. But we're going to go slow and easy. That's it.
Yep. Very good. All right, so Eddie, walk us through some of the components inside. Tell us a little bit about what you and the builder put together.
HRE intake manifold. It's got 14-degree head on it. Brodix aluminum block. Just went to aluminum rods in it.
Okay.
Basically, HCR innovations on the fuel injection. Devin Vanderhoof tuned the car originally, and still is. I mean, it's still his fuel map in the car. So I was anti-fuel injection, but when I got this thing, it was like, man, this thing runs good.
Yeah.
And I was happy with that. So Devin did the original baseline tune, and I still run that today. And the Holley fuel injection. Everything else is basically just basic, off-the-shelf stuff. Custom set of headers built by Fast Forward race cars, and the whole combo just seems to be, it works pretty well, Now, you can have all the parts in the world and all the best parts, but obviously the guy putting it together it's real important. And he takes a lot of pride, and it's either one way or no way. So, you know, it's not about how fast he builds it. I want it right, and he's the guy for the job. You know, because especially doing what we're trying to do, you have no room for error. Everything's got to be right. So.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned like a custom cam in here. Do you happen to know some of the cam specs?
Yeah,
and
like
some of the additional valve trains?
Yeah, so I got T&D rockers on it. I've got like PSI springs, like 475 on, you know, on the seat.
Okay.
I've got GRP aluminum rods. I've got maybe like inch 200 lift on the camshaft, which I know people are going to say, how are you going to drive it? And believe me, it's a big concern, but I actually changed the rocker arms for the street. I had T&D hooked me up with a good set of street rockers that I, you know, can calm the cam down a little bit. And we're just gonna, you know, go slow and easy and just don't beat it up on the street. You know, obviously the race is at the racetrack. The street doesn't matter. So we'll just go slow. And the problem is with this high compression, we're building, you know, 60 gallons of fuel for the first run, and it's all on race gas.
Yeah.
So that's the downside, because the trailer's so heavy. So I gotta, there's a balance there, and unfortunately, with all the compression, I can't bleed off the can. I gotta do it, and gas is relatively cheap when you start looking at engines, right? So cheap insurance just to run the good gas.
Right.
So
very good. All right, now, so remind me what class you guys are running in.
So I'm in Naturally Aspirated, which it's 5 categories of different NA cars. You can come with Pro Street, big tire, you know, but with a big tire and Pro Street, you gotta be, you have a weight limit. There's street race, there's small block, but it's all NA, and then this car is a modified car, which, so they take all 5 categories, they combine it. There's obviously, you get one winner, obviously out of 5 categories. So obviously the goal is to, you know, finish, but the key is, this is tough, 385 entries. So obviously we're gonna back it down, try to just get down the racetrack the first pass. We went, I think 707, 201 2 days ago here testing. So
very good.
Obviously one day put it in the 6s, but everything, all the stars got on the line, and we'll see. Maybe this will be the week.
So that low 7 is, you guys are happy with something like that? If you hit a 6?
Yeah, this went well beyond my expectations. You know, I think back in the day, 790 or 780 was the fastest, and for many, many years. So to go, even when I took it out in 2023 to 6 summer to run 740s, that was excellent. So, but the problem is then I kind of get bored and get greedy with it, and I want more.
Sure.
And I probably should have stopped at the 710, 715, because from 715 to 702, I've been 702, has been like pulling teeth. It's like 8, 9 converters, 6 different rear ends. You know what I mean? So the combination is tried to been as perfected as I can get it, you know, because it does not come easy. Because
you've done the trial and error.
Right. There's no boost. There's no nitrous. All we got is what we got. So, but it's what makes it challenging, right?
Absolutely. And so, Eddie, do you happen to know how much horsepower the engine's putting out?
He just put it together around. We dynoed it early on. It made 1,408 horsepower. So we didn't re-dyno it. Just basically freshened it up, put it back together. Came here and broke it in, and this is what we got. So we're going to hope for the best. Seems to be good. Like I said, it was good 2 days ago. So if we get a hold of the racetrack, it will go fast.
forward to seeing you out there on the track, and we appreciate the time.
Really appreciate the
Thank you
time
very
for
much.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we appreciate all you watching this episode of Engine of the Week. Make sure you're checking out enginebuildermag.com for more great engine content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's video. Hey, while I've got you guys here, I wanted to tell you about Find a Builder. It's a new microsite on enginebuildermag.com that's great for both engine shops and for potential customers looking to get engine work done. If you're an engine builder, this site is a place where you guys can list your shop and what you guys do to potential customers through enginebuildermag.com. It's an easy subscription-based microsite that'll let you guys connect to a new audience. And if you're a potential customer looking to get engine work done, this is a source to help you guys find a shop that's in your area or one that specializes in the type of engine work that you're trying to get done. Make sure you guys are checking out Find a Builder on enginebuildermag.com. Thanks.